That happens. I've been having people over occasionally, for like co-op streams because we've all been kind of cooped up separately, and uh, every single time without fail, I say, "Okay, we're live," and then they make a really funny joke, and then 10 seconds later, we actually go live. Also, hey everyone, hey Corrupted Muse,
Hello.
hey Gawain the Dane, Kyle's here.
I am. I am here.
So we're gonna play Rimworld Multiplayer, and that's it. I can't think of anything else. Let me turn on the music. There, bam. All right. So we're gonna quickly set up a colony. We'll just do the default like 3 colonist thingy.
Okay.
Although, what AI storyteller would you prefer in this scenario?
Oh, I forgot about that. I don't know. I'll let you kind of take the lead. I've only ever played this once, like in 2017, back when we made the Rimworld sketch, and then I think me and Allison tried it once after that and completely failed at it.
I remembered you
So I don't.
streamed it once.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
So here's the thing about the mod list: there is no mod list. There's only multiplayer, and that's it.
How does
So
the multiplayer work? Do we
we
both just get to click whatever? We're just fighting each other over.
Well, I mean, like we can kind of collaborate on what we want to build. We can like show each
Okay.
other like, oh, we should build here.
But we
Uh,
still only have the same number of people, right? So like we're still only like we have the resource list is the same. We just have two minds working on it instead.
yes.
Okay.
So it won't. I mean, like we can make a custom scenario where it's like, oh, we're gonna have like 6 people. It's gonna be crazy. Hello, what's RimWorld like? You'll find out. It's quite a thing. So I'm just gonna let me hop onto the game real quick so that people can see what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna have to turn it off just to then like hide the server info. We'll be playing with any mods, only multiplayer. That's it. Just so that, because like the multiplayer mod kind of had some problems with all of the other mods where anytime that an event happened that would generate another tile, it would crash. And I'm sure they fixed it, but I don't want to take those chances because it was really
Uh,
annoying last time.
yeah, multiplayer tends to add a lot of complexity to things.
So, Kyle, the 3 storytellers are Cassandra Classic, who everyone's like, oh, they're quite consistent. They're kind of horrible. They give you like one good thing, and then they just kind of grind you into dust over the course of 5 hours.
Okay.
Phoebe Chillax doesn't exist. You will forget that she exists, and then 10 hours into the game, something horrible will happen, and that's it. And then Randy Random he's either the best or the worst storyteller because, it'll be purely random, like random things will happen, obviously, like to his namesake, but uh occasionally it'll just be like bad event, bad event, bad event, like right at the start, and you won't be able to like even
My
start.
man.
So
I say let's do the random one.
okay, it's usually okay, and since there's 2 of us, we should probably be able to handle it. I'm gonna like try to pick
My
the
man.
middling difficulty. Also, like 5 people just followed. And also, who's this Kyle with me? You know who this Kyle is. This is a Kyle Door monster.
That's
Uh,
my name.
let's see, experience. Let's just pick like the middle difficulty, since one of us is experienced and one of us is new. I'm gonna click reload anytime because of crashes. And oh,
Okay.
Shu, what seed do you want for our world?
Um.
Could be anything.
Pizza.
Pizza? Just pizza.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. All right. I think I've used this seed before. I'm just gonna do the small world because, like, who knows how long we'll be on this. Generate. And I don't know if I guess you can't really see the map or anything once it generates, but you can just tell me what kind of area you would like to settle in.
Okay.
So you have the choice between, like, hottest temperature or coldest temperature, and you can pick, like, a forest or a desert or a swamp or a bog or,
I guess the smart one is just to go to like a temperate kind of woody region, but I've never done like a cold area in this game.
yeah.
Kind of curious about that.
We could do a cold forest, or we could just, like, try to settle in a tundra, which is very miserable. I'm gonna say
Cold
for
forest
our...
sounds fun.
Say again.
Cold forest sounds kind of fun.
Yeah.
Get some snow in there.
We still have to worry about temperature, but it's not as horrible as, like, you know...
As like ice.
Yeah, just an ice sheet. So, let's see. Growing period, this is standard. So we can pick one with, like, small hills next to a road. Hopefully not next to pirates. Is there one that's not, like, right next to a billion pirates? Why is this area
I
cold?
forget how many available like why are there that many available places?
You know, I mean, it's also like future-proofing, because like eventually you'll be able to do crazy stuff and like make several settlements, and there's mods that expand upon all of it too. Okay, so there's a few tiles right next to a road that have large hills, which will give us a lot of things to mine into if we want to build like either a mountain base or just get resources.
Why is this whole area called Freddy's retirement tangle?
I don't know. I think Freddy retired there. And that's it. That's
Who
the
named this? I thought we were the first ones here.
No, there's other
I
people
guess
here.
not, there's settlements.
There's pirates, there's pirates, there's pirates, there's pirates. This is this is not really good places to live on this planet. It's all kind of horrible. This tribe is neutral. We could try to live over here near this tribe, kind of in the middle of nowhere.
What are the blue buildings? Are those like cities or something?
The blue buildings are outlanders that are slightly hostile. So we have a neutral tribe, we have a hostile tribe, we have pirates, and I don't even know what this is. Oh, these are like a super hostile tribe. So we have neutral and hostile. There used to be friendly immediately, but they kind of got rid of that. I'm gonna say like over here, kind of next to these two neutral people, so we can do some caravans.
Okay.
Which will kind of be relevant. But right here, large hills, kind of cold. This seems fine. How does that sound?
Sure. Let's
Okay.
do it.
I'm not gonna mess with any of the advanced things. Oh wait, we have to settle slightly farther away. Perfect. Alright, now our people. The classic thing. I don't have prepare carefully installed, so we're either just gonna have to pick from these people or hit random for the next 4 hours.
This is the reason these games are fun, is that you just naming people.
My
Yeah.
man.
that tactic has worked all the way since Oregon Trail up till now. Just
Yeah.
immediately getting you into the game.
It's like, I want to name this guy Fred, because he's my friend. Fred has died of dysentery. Take that, Fred.
Should we name them after chat people?
Either chat people, or if you just want to name them after people you know, we can do that. It is entirely up to you. But let's pick. Let me look through our goons to see if there's people that are like not completely horrible.
I think we should name them after people in chat.
Sure.
Do a
This.
Corrupted Muse and Window Hero and Petite Trying On.
All right. Okay.
Who's Gawain the Dane? I like that
Gawain the
name.
Tane. Okay. So underground are kind, good at mining, good at intellectual and plants. They have a prosthetic leg, but they also have like 5 scars. Classic. This person is probably not great. This person right here seems fine. Like, they're not great at a lot of things, but they have. Oh wait, they have abrasive. All these people are horrible. What am I saying? Slothful and jogger. Wait, what? Oh, those are not.
I kind of like the idea of just sort of like taking who you get too, though.
Yeah, that's kind of. I like to not randomize just because I can like grab people from here. Incapable of caring and social, however, they are very good at shooting and crafting and intellectual. So this person seems viable. I'm gonna grab Dawn.
Okay.
So Dawn is viable. They can be a warrior, and we'll name someone.
How do
We can like
we
change.
who get to be named?
We can change their nickname. Like, oh look, oh not Bones Danella. Oh goodness, this is.
Do they get called by their nickname or their last name? I forget what it is.
Their nickname's the one that will float above their head.
Oh, okay. So we should put the chat name in there.
Sure. Who wants to be Donella in chat?
I guess should we just do first person to to call it out, or should we do like a I think like a real quick contest we can throw out just to have?
No, keep it. Oh, we have early midnight dawn. That would literally just work.
Oh yeah.
There, bam.
Yeah. All right.
All right, we got a dawn. So should we keep this person? Great memory, fast learner, night owl, incapable of dumb labor. That's kind of bad. Actually, that's horrible. We should try to avoid that if possible.
Entertain us in chat, and your name will be chosen.
There you go. Let's see. Con artist, night owl, neurotic, incapable of violent. Okay, this person's good at a lot of things, but they're incapable of violent. However, they also have 2 scars, which will make them in constant pain.
Mythic said, "If I can't get a Pokemon named after me from yesterday, can I get an expendable person named by me?" Did you slight Mythic a Pokemon name?
I don't think I did. Okay, so Mefek will be someone. How about this person seems fine. They have a lot of passions. They're gonna be a little difficult to keep sane, but I think they'll be worth it in the end. So we're gonna move Wolf up here.
Devin said, "Not great at a lot of things. You've described me perfectly."
Alright, Mefek. And of course, as more people join, we can also do that.
Right. Oh, right, yeah, because we get more people, like in the game later, right?
I think I'm gonna take the shop kid as well, because they have fast learner, which is ridiculous. So let's see. Oh no, actually we need to take someone who can cook in general, because that will be a huge problem if we don't. Or we could do, oh my goodness. So I'm not taking this person. Actually, am I taking this person? Oh god. This is a nightmare of a person.
I'm watching what you're doing on the stream, which is like delayed, so I don't actually know who you're talking about when you're clicking around, because whatever I'm seeing is not what you're doing.
So Kazuko over here is a psychopath, gourmand masochist. One of those traits is the worst thing in the world. Two of them are actually good, despite how they sound. But incapable of caring, social, and firefighting. Incapable of firefighting is always such a gamble to take. Because like everyone else will die in an explosion and the world will just burn. Like, I'm fine with this. But this person's really good at a lot of things and they're good at cooking, so you know what, we're gonna take it. We're gonna like seal our doom here with the gourmand. Alright.
Window Hero wants to be Kazuko, I think.
Okay, alright, Window Hero. Will that fit? It will fit. Window Hero Torturer. What a great subtitle. Alright, here is our crew. We have Dawn, named after, of course, Early Midnight Dawn. I almost said like Midnight Zero Dawn, which is a video game. We have Mefek the con artist, and we have Window Hero the Torturer. Alright. I'm gonna get the world loaded up, and then I'm gonna have to like mute my or I'm gonna have to like blank out my screen so I can start the server. Okay. But also, hey everyone, we have a lot of people here, which is amazing. All right, let me turn this off real quick. Let me go here. All right, and don't worry, the stream's not ending. I'm just starting the server. Host a server. Yeah. And sure.
Freaking Waffle House picture that you have.
It's a great picture. If possible, can I have one of the next ones? Photo. Possible. I mean, that's if we even get more people. All right, server should be up. Try to join.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see the join button.
This is like way easier than I thought it would ever be.
Yeah, Rimworld seems to run really well, which is nice. It starts up really fast. Mods are easy to install. It's nice and it's probably just because it's simple.
My man.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, we're getting so many people following. The jar is filling up with mushrooms.
Downloading.
All right. Oh, I guess you're already joining because I allowed you before.
Yeah, I'm in now.
Okay. All right. We're back in the game.
My man.
Bam. All right, here we go. Welcome, Kyle, to our tile. All right. Why do we have a pet horse out of all the things?
Wait, really?
Why?
That's the most useful pet.
I guess, hold on, can it do anything? It can haul, that's actually kind of good.
What happened to its legs?
It's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, so first thing first, we should take stock of our surroundings to see if there is, like, anywhere that would be a better place to settle than we currently are. Although I kind of like... Real talk, where we are is amazing. Because we have these natural barriers around us.
I was gonna say, are you for or against like building up against a wall? Do you want to like build next to it, or just in the middle of a clearing kind of thing?
Well, it's kind of depends on like what you're worried about the most. If you build up against a wall and start mining into something, it's good for like controlling temperature if it gets cold or hot, and for protecting yourself against certain dangers. But there's other dangers that will pop up. If we build a little thing like, I don't know if you can see my little mouse, in the middle of this clearing that we kind of developed,
yeah,
we will have a harder time controlling temperature, but we don't have to worry about fires as much. We don't have to worry about certain dangers. And the great thing about this is that we're surrounded by these bogs that will naturally slow down attackers or whatever. And we can build less walls to defend ourselves. And also, best part about this clearing, you see these things here, these steam geysers?
Yeah.
These are amazing because we can build a thing that generate a ton of power later. And we have 3
wow.
of them, like, right here, which
Nice.
I've never seen. So there's like a ruin over here that we can like build a little bunker to defend ourselves from that side.
There's also a weird little like shack up north,
Oh yeah, there is. Oh my goodness.
like little demon markings on it or something. I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Speaking of demon markings, I think we have an ancient danger like right here by this ruin to the left. So we're gonna not want to go into there.
Because it's flat like
Yeah.
that, 90-degree angle.
I redeem drink time. Oh, I have to drink. Hold on. I forgot that I have drink time. And Gawain makes a good point. We need to check for fertile soil. Yes, we have a multiplayer mod. That's why you can see Kyle's little thing. Kyle, interact with an object, like unforbid something.
I hereby unforbid this this packaged meal.
See? Kyle can interact with the world. He can also build things. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. Okay, so Gawain made an amazing point, which is we should check for fertile soil. So fertile soil makes like food not a problem. And the issue is I don't see any like right around here. The only spot of fertile soil that I really see is down here to the right, which is like super far away. So that's gonna be a problem. We can settle closer down there, kind of where this like natural structure is, and be closer to a farm, but we'd be less protected. There's a little bit to the left up here, but that's way too close to the edge of the map to like worry about it. I don't think it'll be too much of a problem though, and eventually we can.
Yeah, let's go for the protection. We can always go down to the farm if we need to.
Yeah, we can build like a little wall over here, and then eventually build an external farm. But I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Okay, so now what we can do is start setting up like our house. So, Kyle, what do you remember about Rimworld in terms of building?
Ugh,
What's the number one rule about building?
Make sure that you I can't even think of a good joke for it. I have no idea. I don't remember any part of the process at all.
Okay, don't worry. That's why I'm here. So,
Okay.
the first thing we want to do is make sure that all of our supplies are organized. We can build a tiny little shack over here. Since we have wood, I'm going to go down to Architect, click on Structure, and then just build a wall. And just
You want me to do this?
yeah, sure. Over here to the right, just build a wall out of wood, just to like make a little shack. It doesn't have to be too big. I'd recommend what I can do actually is make a plan. That's perfect. That's a little bit small. It could be tiny bigger, but
how do I? Nope.
you can like
How do I cancel?
you can like select it all with like the click and drag, and then hit cancel. You might have to deselect the wall tool though. There you go. Perfect.
Gotcha.
Since you kind of picked the people and it was all on your side, can the horse officially be Kyle's? Hold on. Can I actually
Can we rename the horse?
Can I rename the horse? Oh, I can rename the horse. Hold on. Alright, you ready?
Who else from the chat? Gawain. Name him Gawain.
The horse is Kyle. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
It was decreed. Kyle, I'm sorry, but if you break your leg, you're off the street.
There are no legs.
See, it's fine.
Plug horse.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a door here for a storage room, and then all we gotta do now is build a stockpile. So back in our architect menu, in zones, there's like a stockpile zone that we can build.
Right. Okay.
And just fill up that room with it. There we go. So we don't really have to worry about changing any of that, but later when we build separate stockpiles, I'll teach you how to deal with all of that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to
back me a little bit. This game is very similar looking to other games, so I've just kind of gotten them mixed up, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start cutting down or ordering some of these trees to be cut down, which is in Architect and Orders. We don't want to cut down all of them just because it'll take forever to do, but this little patch right here is kind of in the way. So I'm just going to clear out these. And
do they
then
have tools to do that with?
No, they don't need any tools. There's mods that add them, but we don't have any of those installed. Oh, did not mean to do that. Alright, so one thing to do that will take care of some of our stuff is we need to give each of our people a weapon if they can use them. So, Mafek can't use a weapon, so we don't have to worry about that. Usually the best idea is just give the 2 best people the gun, because it's a little bit better than the knife. So I'm gonna get Dawn the bolt-action rifle, and you give Window Hero the revolver. What's up?
Oh wait, no, they both have Window Hero and Dawn both have the same shooting level.
Yeah, they have amazing shooting.
Window Hero has equal melee though.
That is true, but we don't really want to worry about the knife for now. If we can get rid of the threats before they get close to us, then we'll be fine.
Torturer.
That is true. Am I using the royalty DLC? No, I can't afford it. I also just don't want it. All right.
Wow, I missed Bowerbird saying Kyle can be the glue that holds the colony together.
Wow, that's a scary statement. All right. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create something that will help us utilize all these like stone chunks that we have everywhere, because we don't want to build out of wood forever. So right here, I'm just gonna put that down for now.
What is that?
It's a stone cutter table. So eventually our construction person will start working on it. So I'm gonna unpause.
Okay.
And let this just go to work. And they'll start hauling everything over to here. So we need to take care of housing.
Wait, columns?
Yeah, columns are useful if we build like a giant structure and we need to make sure the roof doesn't collapse on us. Also,
the only thing I remember from our video is that if we don't give these people a table, they're all going to have a heart attack. Yes,
so we need to build, right for now, just a room for everyone to sleep and eat in.
Okay.
So where do you want that to be? Also, thank you, Gawain the Dane, for the Prime subscription.
Could do it, I guess, just kind of around down here where we spawned. Just plan on making this like a little like. I'm thinking about this being like a little neighborhood circle, like an outcrop, like the Others village on Lost.
Sure.
Like, sort of like a circle of little houses.
So in that case, I'm gonna build a couple of walls here, and you can feel free to complete that. I want you to get quick on the draw when it comes to putting down buildings.
Okay. Structure, wood wall.
Do this. There you go, perfect. Alright, so down here to the right, there's like a little purple zone. That's just for them to haul all of these stone chunks out of the way.
Oh, okay.
And I'm also... So here's a tip that's like not super important, but it's nice. Right here by the stone cutting bench, I'm going to put a tiny little zone and change what the storage is to only have bricks that they'll make from it.
Okay.
So they don't have to haul them inside and outside that door constantly.
Gotcha.
So I think it's here, yeah, stone bricks.
Do we have to zone out the bedroom or whatever, or is that just something they do?
As long as there's a bed in there, they'll like sleep in it. So
okay.
The rooms are determined by what is in them. But we should build a floor. And I'm just going to do wood for now, because we'll worry about fires when everything is already on fire.
Yeah, that's how that tends to work.
Alright, so do me a favor. I want you to construct 3 beds inside this room over here, and I'm going to start working on some other things.
And we do that. Is there anything weird about like where the beds need to go? I know these people are like horrendously picky in this game. Is there?
I mean, this is going to be a terrible room.
Okay.
But like, we'll fix it later. So I'm going to start working on other things. And also, you do not need my permission to... If you want to build something, just do it.
Let's see how fast you regret that.
Don't worry, I am mentally prepared for this.
How do I rotate the... There we go.
Let's see, what do I want to do, though? You know what, I want to... Oh, we should get farm fields going. Let's have them built, like, up here away from this.
Bowerbirds in chat said we'll burn that bridge when we come to it, which is my new favorite thing. I'm going to say that now.
That's pretty great.
Ooh, a sun lamp.
Oh yeah, don't build one of those. That, I know I just said build whatever you want, but that is, like... It's a nightmare. basically it's to like do indoor growing, and it takes like 1 billion gallons of power to maintain. It's like a greenhouse lamp.
Oh, we can make an animal bed for Kyle.
I don't know if Kyle can fit in an animal bed.
We also need cloth if you don't have.
Oh
Go to the
yeah.
animal box.
All right, I'm gonna assign our grower. Actually, you know what, I'll do that. We'll have 2 people set on growing, so the only person who's set to constructing doesn't have to do both. What storyteller? I believe we're doing Randy Random on like the middling difficulty, so we'll be fine. It should be fine.
My man.
Do we want a torch lamp?
A torch lamp? Inside. You know what? Actually, yeah, we could use a torch inside there because it's gonna get cold at night. All right, so we have a lot of granite, which is amazing. Granite is like one of the best stones. Simply because it's just sturdy.
How do you get cloth?
So to get cloth, we either have to grow cotton or we have to kill wild animals.
Oh,
And we don't have to worry about that yet.
Kyle needs a bed.
You can make a sleeping spot for Kyle.
Oh, can you?
Which is-
So like is that a zone?
Yeah, or no, it's also in furniture. It's just it looks like a little gray square.
Oh yeah, animal sleeping spot. It's not even a thing. It just designates a spot. Gonna be inside.
This is currently the number 10 Rimworld stream. That is surprising.
What? Really?
I don't think that many people are.
Be inside?
Say again?
Can the sleeping spot be inside?
Yeah.
The horse. Alright, cool.
I mean, do you want to sleep in the same room with a giant horse?
Do you mean me, the horse?
Do you, the horse, want to stream it? Alright. So Hunter lacks a ranged weapon. Oh, Window Hero needs a gun. Let me give Window Hero the revolver. Alright.
You make bags.
So, let's see.
Essential part of any bunker.
Make some sandbags.
No, we need cloth for those too.
We can make, I think we can, oh, we can make barricades. Which are basically sandbags, but a little harder to, like, they take longer to build. And we have a little bit of granite bricks, if you would like to make some.
We actually have run out of stored wood, so...
Well, we're cutting some more down. Actually, who is set to plant cut? I'm gonna set multiple people to that.
Looks like Window Hero is, what's he doing? Is he planting stuff?
Planting rice.
What's Dawn doing? Dawn's just kind of wandering around.
Where
does it say what they're doing or what their needs are or whatever?
If you click on them, and yeah, there's needs. And Dawn can't really do much. Dawn was making stone bricks earlier, but they're all taking a break currently. Oh, you know what? I just realized.
The latest thing on the log says Dawn and Mythic chatted about craps.
Alright, so there's one important thing that we need to take care of before it spirals out of control. Mefek is a night owl. So, night owls get a mood debuff if they're out during the day, and a mood boost if they're out during the night. So,
Does he need his own bedroom?
well, no, not even that. Well, yeah, eventually we want all these people to have their own bedroom. But what we need to do is, so go into schedule, which is on the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
And we can change, and we can like make this super crazy later, but for now, all we want to do is give Mefek like 8 hours of sleep in the middle of the day, and remove everything else and set it to anything for now. Their sleep schedule will like fix itself later, but we just need to make sure that we fix this as soon as possible, otherwise Mefek will be miserable until the end of time.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think that's 8. Yeah, that's 8. And then just get rid of these. And now they're fine.
Interesting. Okay.
So yeah, that was... I forgot that was a thing, and we need to have people cut down trees more. Oh, Dawn is already doing it. Sweet.
I'm actually currently living with somebody that does that.
What, cut down trees?
No, that sleeps just all day.
Oh yeah. No,
Like awake at night instead.
my sleep schedule is usually the exact opposite of what it should be, but right now it's
Just
normal.
Walked over, Kyle the horse just trampled over Mefek while he's in bed.
It's fine. Okay, so I think what we should do is, well, things are moving kind of slow. I'm going to speed things up just a tiny bit. Let me know if you need to slow things down. Just because Rimworld at like regular speed is agonizingly slow.
If I were doing it by myself, absolutely, I'd be pausing this all the time. But I'm mostly just watching you do things and occasionally chiming in or messing things up. So
I mean, I still pause things all the time. Pausing is fine, but slowing things down is just... It's like playing Stellaris on normal speed, where it's just like, oh god, like nothing's happening. Alright, so we need recreation variety. Do you know how to fix that?
no.
Alright, so...
There's a recreation tab.
Yeah.
Ooh, a poker table.
Sadly, we can't afford any of
These
that.
people hate each other immediately at a poker table.
Remember to assign working priorities and MR creates. Oh yeah, no, don't worry, we'll get to that. We do not have the time in the day to even start mining yet, and we still have a little bit of starting steel.
See, this is how you get chat stick around too, because now Mefek is invested.
Hey Sawyer, how you doing? So I put a
Okay.
I put a horseshoe pin right there. So we're gonna have to rip your shoes off, Kyle, and then use them. I'm sorry, you don't need them anymore. You're a wild stallion or whatever.
I am free. Out of spite, I will become the best at horseshoes. Who's sleeping over there? Oh, it's a rabbit.
If we need food,
it's coming off of a rabbit.
It looks like a potato, honestly.
Man.
Oh my goodness! All right.
What else is in our log? Looks like Mefek chatted about making bow ties with Don. Don reported by talking about short people.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to build some temporary homes right here, just so that we can have, like, once we have these all built, we'll have separate rooms for everyone.
Okay, yeah, cool.
And then we can turn this middle room into like a dining room or something.
Yeah.
So I kind of end up building like, there's like 3 ways of building bases in this game that are very common. One of them is like the mega base, where like you just have one structure. The other one is the mountain base, like I discussed before, which has its own problems. And the one that I usually do is just kind of like a colony, I guess, where it's several, like, kind of medium-sized buildings.
That's kind of what I lean towards.
I like that a lot because, like, you can set it up so that the whole thing is, like, a defensive bunker in certain areas. It works better with certain mods, but, like, even with just this, like, you can use your buildings as cover, which is great. So once we get all this built...
like, I realize the game just reminds me of Moses Prison Architect.
Yeah.
Which I'm more used to building, like, individual structures for that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we need to build a table. Oh, we have a table, but we need to build chairs.
That was one of the first things I did.
Excellent. I'm going to put chairs on it so they don't immediately go crazy.
The canteen and the rec room and the execution chamber, and we should be all set.
Of course, the execution chamber. The most important room for any well-functioning colony.
We even have the torturer on staff already.
Oh yeah, we do have a torturer. I keep on forgetting that that's a background that you can just have. Oh, I need to get rid of this tree. So here's another pro tip for you, Kyle. See these trees that are right in front of our doors?
Yes.
That's the worst thing that could ever happen to anyone. Remember, always cut those down or suffer a horrible fate. Oh my goodness, I have to drink. I have like a brownie and like half-melted ice cream next to me that I got before the stream started, and I just forgot was there.
That sounds great. Mefek says, I just assumed this was made by the people who made Prison Architect. Is that not the case? No, Prison Architect was made by Paradox, who's the company we've been doing all the videos for. This was made by just like a guy? Or is this a company?
It was made by a guy named like Tianan and a small team. I believe he got permission to use the same art style, though.
Oh, okay, interesting. Was it the same artist? Because I remember there was the artist on Prison Architect as a particular person that made it look like that.
I don't know. But I believe they... it might be the same artist, or I believe they just got permission to use the kind of like simplistic kind of industrial style. Because it's very clean, and you can kind of tell what's happening at all times.
Even the people are like kind of similar, though?
Oh yeah, I mean they're like bean people. They're like little blobby folk. Okay. So, let's see.
What is drink time? Why is it drink time?
Oh, every time someone does drink time, I have to take a swig of water so I don't dehydrate myself while streaming.
That's a pretty good idea.
I saw
Actually.
someone else have it, and I was like, oh, nice. I'll remember it, and I won't be like a mummy person by the end of my streams. Okay.
Me and Allison picked up the 50-ounce Bucky's travel mugs or whatever last time we were driving around.
Oh, yeah?
So we just carry those around. We just go downstairs and like fill it with water for about 3 straight minutes until it's full, and then go upstairs and just have that for the rest of the day.
So, let's see. So there's a good and bad thing about this ruin to our left. The good thing is we can like deconstruct parts of it and turn it into a bunker. The bad thing is if we don't do that quickly, and raiders come from that side, they can use it as cover against us. So what I'm gonna do is
start throwing up some walls. I think we should keep it a maze, and that way they have to work their way through a maze to come at us.
Honestly, yeah. What we could do is like finish this here. You know what? Let's
Can we
use.
take the doors? Can we like dismantle parts and
Oh
move
yeah,
those over?
we can claim this whole thing and dismantle bits and pieces of it. I'm just worried if there are roofs because I don't want those to fall on people's heads. I don't think there are any roofs. Yeah, I think we're fine. So I'm gonna order this large stele to be deconstructed so we can get all the bricks back from that. And then I'm going to... What I'm thinking is we're going to use a bit of our steel, which I normally don't like using too much, but we have a lot of it, and we can rip some of this down later. I'm going to use some of this steel to, like, kind of shore up these areas and make a maze, like you were saying, because it's a very good idea. And we can tear down these doors eventually.
What else can be built or gathered?
Oh, perfect. So, good news is, our home is basically done.
Oh, good.
So,
yeah, look at that.
I'm going to
Can I have them... How do you move the beds?
there's a reinstall button. So, reinstall Dawn's bed and put it into this right room.
Oh, yeah. How do you tell whose bed is whose?
They should have a name on them.
Netflix, and this one's Windows, and that one's Dawn. Okay. Put it in the other room?
Yeah.
With the tree in it?
Yeah, we'll get rid of the tree. It'll be fine.
Okay.
It makes the room smell nice and pine-scented. And I'll have...
a really big, really effective air freshener.
I mean, honestly, like, I've often had, like, fantasies about living in a house where the central support pillar is just a tree. Because I feel like that'd be kind of nice, but also, I don't know, maybe that would be a problem.
We had an HEB in San Antonio that was built around a tree.
Really?
Yeah, we just called it HE tree, and it had a giant tree in the middle of it. It was pretty cool.
You're not allowed to say things like HE tree, Kyle. Alright, I'm gonna order... Oh, Dawn's working on it. I'm gonna order this bed to be moved over there. So now we have 3 separate bedrooms, or not. Hold on. There we go. Now we have 3 separate bedrooms, so we don't have to worry about people getting mad at each other too much anymore.
Cool.
So alright.
I have to...
Mefek wants the horse in their room.
I saw that. I'm gonna reconstruct the sleeping area in his room.
Okay. Alright. So eventually we're going to want to make a separate room for window here as well, and just turn this into like something else. But this is fine. We have done well for the first couple of days.
Cool.
So our next thing to worry about, we have crops growing, which is great. That's a good thing to get started early so we don't starve soon.
Yeah.
Next thing we're going to want to build is defenses and a kitchen.
Success has never felt so medium. Got a good chat today.
I mean, this is great. Like, this is pretty much where you want to be. Like, we're moving a little bit slow, but like we're also on. Oh my goodness, that was the loudest thing I've ever heard. I need to turn that off.
No.
I forgot my phone. I don't know why, but Bandcamp loves sending me notifications whenever anything happens.
That's all right. Allison has done far worse with her phone while we're streaming.
Oh my god, Rimworld!
Hey, what's up, Allison?
Hey, Ethan!
I can restart the server if Allison wants to hop on.
Can you do more than 2?
Yeah, we
No,
can
it's
do
okay,
like.
it's okay. I'm about to go somewhere. You posted Rimworld in the announcements, and I was like, oh my god, Rimworld! And in my mind, for no reason, thought you meant RuneScape. For no reason. That's why I commented. I was like, Rimworld, and in my mind I was thinking RuneScape.
Chat says hi, Allison.
Oh good, hi chat.
That's right, it's Miss Doormonster herself.
That's pretty cool. This looks fun. I'm gonna go watch you guys.
Okay, are those mine or yours?
Fine, back off.
Fine.
All right, so
Give me something from Starbucks if you go. Give me a Starbucks thing if you go. Good one.
My favorite coffee. The good one.
Okay.
Alright. So, strat time. So, things that we need. A kitchen and more defenses. We have a
Ooh.
defense down here, which should be fine. We'll be fine. Kitchen. Normally how I build a kitchen is as follows. So if you look to the top left over here, kind of this middle area, I'll show you what I usually do. And I want your input.
Okay.
I'll slow down everything else just for a little bit so we don't explode. So what I normally do is I have a big building, kind of about this big.
Jesus. It's bigger than I would.
It's like multi-purpose. So like, usually I have a kitchen, and then this room up here is for the butcher table and only the butcher table.
Okay.
The reason for that is because the butcher table causes like filth problems.
Gotcha. So
So
should it have its own door to the outside also?
yeah, like that, where I get rid of that little spot right there.
Yeah.
So that's the butcher table room. And don't worry
Okay.
about building any of it yet, because we need a lot of resources. And
What is it that you're marking this out with?
it's the planning tool. So if you go into
Oh.
orders, it's so nice. It's such a wonderful
Where?
thing.
Under orders, you said?
Yeah, under orders, it's on the bottom right of orders.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's so much better.
So, this is the butcher table's room. We usually have a small dining room right here. So like, there'll just be a room with like a table and like maybe a statue or two.
Okay.
And then right here,
Sorry, Allison just brought a bag in that we got in the mail
oh,
from Ian.
oh,
It's like a gift bag, like a tied up like cloth gift bag with a note that says Excelsior from Ian Khan.
that's scary.
This is not a normal occurrence. I don't know what this is.
Oh,
Oh, he sent me the. Did he send me the physical? Freaking yeah!
what happened?
Look at that.
I can't see it.
It's an old. It's a. Ian mentioned he got this for me on my birthday, but I didn't know it was gonna be hand delivered to me in like a cloth bag. He got me the new Spider-Man game, the Miles Morales one.
Oh, nice.
I didn't even know it was out. Like I'm holding the box in my hand right now. I can go plug this in whenever I want. Holy crap! That's awesome. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
I was expecting that to happen.
So, there's the kitchen looks complex because it is, and the kitchen is like always a nightmare. Normally, how this works is I have a lot of doors here
Okay.
where like we'll have this room, this like large room right here is the dining room. This room up here is the kitchen proper, and this is the freezer over here.
Oh, okay.
So we have a
Okay,
butcher
I like that.
table. We
This
have
big, the huge room is the freezer.
this giant room is the freezer, and trust me, we need it because like
Okay.
we really need the storage space. So,
It's a good thing I didn't try doing this myself because I would not have gotten anywhere near this.
and this is like kind of complex. You really don't need to worry about this too much. So we're gonna just leave that plan there for now, and
Okay.
once we have enough like stone bricks, we'll start. Also, why are they? Oh, we deconstructed the other bricks. That's why. I need to make this bigger so we can store more bricks. But once we have enough stone bricks, we'll start building that. And yeah, other than that, let's continue like making defenses over here. Since we ripped down that big marble statue, we now have a bunch of marble blocks that we can use as a horrible like death maze, which is kind of poetic.
Okay.
How are you doing multiplayer? Is it a mod? Yes, there is a multiplayer mod available on like the Steam Workshop, and it's quite good. It's been like actively worked on for a while now. Alright, so I'm gonna construct more to this maze over here. What I'm thinking is, if you take a look, just for now, we don't want to make this too complex. Are you there?
Yes. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Sorry, go ahead.
So
What's going on?
So the maze is people will enter through like this lower part right here, and they'll have to wind
Okay.
up. And what we could do is we could have like sandbags right here, so that we can shoot out at them.
Oh, that's yeah. That way we can like have a little defense area.
Yeah, like it's not going to be the best, but I think it'll be fine.
Only a block off. It's open up here too.
Yeah, just to put like a there. We fixed it.
Yeah.
And we should claim these ones that are like broken so that our folks will fix them up.
Oh, okay.
It's not the
Oh, you can like claim the wall as yours.
yeah. It's not the
Nice.
most like defensible, and we'll probably gonna rip it down later to like, fix it, but we have the resources now and it'll basically just make one part of the map like we don't have to worry about it too much. I am,
Okay.
however, going to rip all of this down here. Except for that. And I'm going to put a door right
I
there.
guess yeah. There's not really any point in having that wall there. That just kind of traps us if we do send people in there.
Yeah, so I'll deconstruct parts of this. You know what, I think... Okay, here's what I'll do.
I think this little chamber over here actually might be good though. Is if you I would like close it off there and then have like a that way we can shoot it from here, but we have a little side tunnel to like get him if we want.
Yeah, that's exactly
that
what I was
way.
thinking. We can have a like just a door right here, so that we can like leave without going through that. And maybe we could put like pitfall trap, or not pitfall, but the spike traps like right here.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm gonna put another.
So they'll definitely go through that instead of trying to like knock the door down or anything like that.
It depends how crazy we make the maze, but near the start, yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put just a couple of doors here. We might run out of marble building this, but I believe we can deconstruct more. We can deconstruct this like urn right here, and that'll give us a bunch, and this door. So yeah, they'll start working on that. And how's
How do
our...
we get power out of the geysers?
Say again?
How do we get power out of the geysers?
So we have to research that. So that's the next thing that we get to start
right.
on.
I think that's where I always got stuck is the research aspect of the game.
It's really not too bad. So we need to cut down some more trees to build a research bench. So I'll just... do you know where the chop down trees command is?
If I click a tree, there's a chop wood button.
Yes, but you can...
Okay.
There's a way to make it, like, way easier instead of clicking every tree.
Oh.
So go into Architect and then Orders. And you have Cut Plants, Harvest, and Chop Wood.
Okay.
The difference of the three is Harvest will usually only get things that are food. Cut Plants will get rid of everything. And Chop Wood will just chop trees that will give you wood.
Okay.
So, yeah, just, like, drag it over a little grove that you don't like. Oh, take care, Biscuit Boy.
Let's see. So should I just like highlight a group of trees and have them go at it?
Yeah, go crazy.
Let's see. Where do we I guess I'll highlight the area where we're gonna build the building first. That seems like the most logical option.
Serious Fallout 4 settlement building vibes for me, tutorializing Kyle here. I mean, this should... I don't know how much we're actually going to play of this. If Kyle really, really enjoys it. I mean, it also
I could
depends...
come back and do more at a
Yeah.
different day.
It also depends on how our schedules line up, but I'm glad we're just doing this now. It's nice to not worry about a billion mods.
It's like going back to vanilla Minecraft.
Yeah, oh man. They did you? I mean, this is probably old news by this point, but did you ever hear that they found the default texture pack image map?
For what?
So in Minecraft, you know when you install a texture pack, there's like the default thing, and it has that little hill as like the picture.
Yeah.
They found that map in like the first version of Minecraft or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Because like people wanted to find it for years, and people just kept hard rolling like Minecraft maps in that
Like
version.
they found the right seed for it or something.
Yeah, and it was ridiculous. It's kind of crazy that they found it as quickly as they did. I'm gonna have Mefek quickly destroy these two things before completely walling this area off.
The pre-ordered Spider-Man game Ian got me comes with the Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales suit.
Nice. I have not played a Spider-Man game in so long.
The new ones are so good, dude.
I've heard they're pretty good. Alright, so, is there anything that you personally want to work on? Like, do you have an idea for something?
Do we need like a workshop or something if we want the research table? Is that the kind of thing we would want for that, or we want to just put that in the house?
We can absolutely make a workshop, and that will probably be a good idea to separate that from living quarters.
Okay.
So where do you want that to go?
Let's see, where's the plan? I guess if the kitchen's there, maybe over by the farm. Not so much that we close it off, I guess, but
what we could do is move the kitchen closer to the farm field so that it's easier to haul food in, and put the workshop where that is if you want to.
I wish you could just like move that entire plan over.
Yeah, I wish I could, but I can reconstruct that. Here, you clear the plan for the kitchen, and I'll start working on where it'll go instead.
Okay. And then put the workshop over where the kitchen was going to be?
Wherever you want. It can be over there.
How big should that be? How much stuff are we cramming in there?
So there's a lot of things that we can add to it. It has to be a pretty big building, but remember, if you make a medium-sized building, we can always add to it later.
True. What do we think? God damn it. Cat. Yeah.
Is this big enough? I always worry about making this way too small. That's way too small.
Is it like a multi-room kind of thing, or should we just get like a big barn?
A barn is perfectly fine. We don't need to worry about having a lot of small structures.
I can plan it out first, which is good, because then you can improve it.
Yeah, that's why the planning tool is amazing. Visitors, that's good.
Oh, we have visitors?
Yeah, they might have some items to trade or something.
Need a meal source. Or how's our colonist doing? How's the horse doing? Horse needs food.
The horse will wake up and eat. The horse will be. There's so much food for the horse. We're in more danger of starving than the horse is.
Haha, suck it.
Jeez. And we'll put one of these over here for the people to bring in.
Mefek does not like his bedroom.
Mefek doesn't like their bedroom. Don't worry, we gotta fix it.
Bedroom. Unsightly environment, rebuffed by Window Hero, whatever that means, and is in minor pain.
So what we can do is put some wooden floors in their bedrooms to make them not super garbage. They're gonna be garbage, but
on behalf of our survivors.
I also, the fact that there's like a giant like sandstone boulder in Mefek's bedroom probably isn't helping.
That's true.
I want to get that.
Window Hero is in minor pain, but it does not modify anything.
Oh, we're being raided.
Oh, what do we do?
Don't worry, it is just one man named Humps with a knife, so I think we'll be fine. Hump Day! We'll be fine.
Right.
So
where is this guy?
He's like on the lower right, way down there. That's the visitors. Actually, what do they have for trade?
Oh yeah, who are these guys? Who is Lego, Tribo, and Cobra?
So they're friendly tribespeople who are here to give us pemmican and herbal medicine if we need it.
Okay.
So we can trade with them. They might also help us fight the goon that invaded. But the problem,
can we just redirect them toward Humps and just have this resolve itself?
Nah, they'll probably start shooting at them. But the problem with that is if they die, then the tribe will view us unfavorably, and we don't want that because trading is amazing.
Mm.
So, do you remember anything about how combat works?
Okay, Allison's on. No. I assume it's similar to other things where it's just you pick the one that has the gun and then click the go kill button.
Yes, but there is also there's cover to worry about and speed, but for now, just if we're fighting someone with a gun, you want to be behind something. If we're fighting someone with a knife, you want to be far away and have the ability to run fast. Since we have armor on, we're going to be slightly slower. So here's the strat. I want you to take control of Window Hero, and I'll take control of Mefek. Oh wait, no, I'll take control of Dawn. And we'll go and take care of this.
Okay.
So click on draft when you're highlighting them.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're just going to we're probably going to try to kill them before they can get too close. So just right click to move them.
Where's this guy again?
Bottom right.
Bottom right, okay. They're just going to go down here?
Yeah.
And they're not going to kill the other people?
No. These are friendlies. We don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Isn't this just advanced Sims? Yeah, that's a way of thinking about it. You're not wrong. Are they attacking immediately? I think they are. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna set up right here, so that I can get a long line of sight on this guy, because I think he's just running right at us.
Oh, there he is.
Does he have why is he so slow? Hold on. Does he have 2 peg legs? No, he has an alcohol addiction and he's currently suffering from psoriasis, so that's good.
So just this drunken man named Humps with a knife is just wandering toward us, and we somehow were like, I feel a disturbance. And
Yeah.
decided to run out and
There's a benevolent sky god.
send window over here.
That's a little too close, but it should be okay.
He's just got a knife, right? So he can hit back.
But he's fast. Run away. Oh,
He
never
wasn't.
mind.
Oh, he's gone. All right.
Beer! So we now get a free knife and some money and some beer.
Some beer, it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. So undraft window hero, and they'll probably go back to whatever they were doing.
Okay.
That or they just immediately grab a beer. So we need to do something about this corpse. Because if we just leave it here, it'll be disgusting.
Oh.
So we can do a few things. We can either build a body room, which is kind of a good idea if you have a psychopath, which I think we do have one. We do. So the thing with psychopaths is they don't care if there's a dead person. They also don't care if people are butchered into like people burgers. But it will negatively affect everyone else. So it's
I feel
not.
like we're not quite that desperate yet.
Yeah, we're fine. Oh, also, who's our best social person? Oh, it is Dawn. So I'm gonna have Dawn trade with Cobra here. Oh wait, no, they're not. That's intellectual. Oh, okay, hold on.
Social. Does anybody have social?
Mafek has a 13 in it.
Oh, yeah, 13. All right, cool.
So we're just gonna see what they have for trade. In fact, we might want to sell that beer.
Allison says Ethan is the friend to call if you accidentally murder someone.
I mean, you know, I'll do my best. Okay, so do you see the trade window?
Yes.
Okay, so they don't have a lot that we're gonna want. They have herbal medicine, they have an equa, which is like a short spear, and they have a short bow. We can easily make short bows.
You know what? You know what? Screw these guys. There's Kyle Horse. It just says trader is not willing to buy this.
Well, I mean, that's because they probably can't afford to keep it alive all the way back to their place.
Yeah. I see that as an insult.
So they don't really have anything that's...
I wouldn't sell it anyway, but still.
Yeah, they don't have anything that's super handy, but what I would like to do... Let's see. Can we actually...
We have 548 steel? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we have a lot of steel. There was just a lot kind of scattered everywhere. So they don't have anything that we really want. We can trade for the herbal medicine, like there's always a point to make for getting that, but we'll be fine. So we'll just leave them alone. They might leave us a gift, so we know. Alright. So... Oh, Mafek is going to grab the beer. So, taking care of the body. We can either build a crematory, which is really expensive and takes a lot of power, or we can just dig a simple grave, kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
That seems like the better idea.
Yep, and it'll just take care of it, and we don't have to worry about it. So I'm just going to put it, like, literally right where he is. And I might have Mafek quickly do it while they're out here. I'm going to speed up time just a little bit. Okay. Berry, don't consume. You don't know how many times I've accidentally selected consume instead of berry. Let's get that beer back to the base. Okay. So there we go. We successfully defended against our first raid. How do you feel about defending against the Humps Menace?
Pretty good.
Alright. So the game is now screaming at us that we need a meal source.
Okay.
We still have a decent amount of food. It'll last like probably another week, but is making a good point. We have food growing. We can hunt for more food if we need to, but we should get the kitchen squared away. We have a lot of bricks, so I'm going to start constructing that.
You can pick different materials to make stuff out of?
Yes. So like I'm going to build this out of granite, which is like...
How do you cheat? Like, I have wooden wall selected, but I don't know how to switch that.
So if you click on granite... Did you figure it out?
Yeah, I just found that, actually.
Okay. So
you can make a silver wall, get the silver.
There is no point in doing that. So here's the crazy thing about this game. Steel is incredibly flammable.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
How that works.
But yeah, I'm going to build this dumb, complicated dining room that's probably way too ridiculous.
I want to make a silver room.
Go crazy.
I don't know if we have enough silver.
Okay, so your workshop. It is a good size. The only thing that I would recommend is the following. Actually, I also messed this up on my own too. So whenever you build a room that people are going to be traveling in and out of a lot, it's good to have 2 entrances or exits, just so that there's not like a traffic jam. It's like The Sims.
Sure.
So the only thing I'm going to change is the back part of this room. I'm just going to put another area for doors. But yeah, feel free to build it. So the main reason that I'm building our kitchen out of, like, very expensive good stone, is because if I built it out of wood, kitchens are, like, the most places that are prone for a fire.
That makes sense.
So,
should I go and add the doors in?
Yes, except don't add them to this area over here. These two little holes in the wall, that's where ventilation is going to go, so that we can freeze that room. But everywhere else...
Anywhere but those two, though?
Yeah, so a door here, all the other things can have doors. This is going to be one of our more expensive rooms, but having a good kitchen, dining room, and freezer will save you a lot of headaches later.
My man.
Also, thank you for following. Oh, I missed that name. Thank you, whoever followed. I need to have that linger slightly longer. Let me get these hauled out of the way. So we're doing okay. Which is great. I was worried lightning would strike immediately and kill all of us, but you know. I have a screenshot somewhere on Steam that's like... So you know the ship chunks that are like kind of scattered here and there that we can deconstruct to get a bit of steel?
I told them to break one apart, that might be why we have so much steel.
Yeah, they totally did, because we have a lot of components in steel now. But I had a colony where, like, someone was sleeping in their bed, and one of those crashed, like, 2 little tiles away from them in their room and crushed their, like, dresser.
Ooh.
And the only bad thing that happened of it is they got the negative mood modifier for disturbed sleep, but then kept on sleeping. It's like, yeah, that's fair. If a meteorite falls out of the sky and blows half your room to pieces, I guess the best you can do is, that was upsetting, and then roll over. But, so the issue is now, we're building a kitchen and we're building a workshop. We need to think about power. And in order to think about power, we need to think about research. Because a lot of the better power options come from, like, research options.
Okay.
So I am going to put this research bench in here for now. Just so that we can have someone working on it occasionally.
Where'd you put it?
Just in this room right here. Okay. Actually, I'm probably going to move window here as a bed over and then, like, seal this room off.
That's a good idea.
Let's build a copy of this and deconstruct that, and then do this. It'll be kind of small, but it'll be fine. Let's see, who's our constructor? Is it Dawn? No, it's Mafek.
How do I move the lamp?
I just have to get rid of it.
Okay.
Sadly, we can't just pick up the Minecraft torch and put it back down. I wish we could. I don't know why we can't. All right, so now we have the option to research something. Has the inaugural tribal with a knife raid happened yet? Yeah, it was a guy named Humps, and we destroyed him. I think it was like a single headshot that took him out. It was very impressive. I don't know who took the shot.
No, it was a shot to the heart. Like, you could see it on his body after he died.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
like
amazing.
Right there, yeah.
I mean, we have 2 people that have amazing shooting, so it was bound to happen.
True. See, who's the smarty pants? Looks like it's Dawn.
So yeah, so we need a research project. So what do you want to research first? Let's pause and look at the research menu.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember this being really complicated and also going really, really slow. And I don't know if I was just doing it wrong.
It's research. There's like so many like little things that make it slower. Like if the room is dirty or if it's not well lit, like you have problems. Or if you have like someone who has never touched like a piece of paper in their entire life. So I think we have people that are pretty good at it though. So do you have the research menu opened?
How do I actually do that? Is that, that's history, actions. Where's research?
It should be just one of the main...
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you see all the things on the left.
Yeah.
We kind of want to ignore all of those for right now.
So just really basic stuff.
Yeah, like getting beer later might be good, but for now we don't want to worry about it. Devil Strand is a trap that I always fall into. Do not research Devil Strand. It is a nightmare, especially in a cold place.
What is that?
It's just a mushroom that makes really nice cloth that we can make like tough clothes out of.
Oh, okay.
That being said, it takes like literally an entire year for it to grow.
Let's see. I assume it's one of these. There's geothermal power. Do we want that, or is it?
So we can just rush geothermal power because we have 3 like steam vents right next to us, which would be great.
That's the thing that. Okay, so that is the right thing for that.
Yes. So we could do that. We could also do solar panels if you want We could also do batteries, but I'm gonna say since we're like right on top of 3 geothermal things and we can just plop one down and not worry about power for like a long time.
Yeah, let's just do that.
All right.
Go big. Go
So,
big or go home.
Research geothermal.
Ooh, a TV.
No, Kyle, ignore the TV. But
How
yeah,
is that even useful? What do you what? There's not like a Time Warner ain't out here. Where are we, what are we doing with the TV?
so if you click on the tube television research and then click on like the thing that it unlocks, it'll actually tell you what it does.
It gets us to a flat screen television.
No, I mean like underneath the like when you click on the research option, there's like unlocks tube television, and then if you click on that, it'll show you the item.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm gonna eat more of my brownie.
Opens up television watching as recreation, but again, what is it we're watching on the television?
1 second.
All right, I think I selected research on geothermal power, so hopefully that's.
I'll check it in a second. But a cathode ray tube display for showing moving pictures with sound. Even on the Rimworlds, there's often an old transmitter running something at least marginally interesting. And yep, you did it right. So yeah, let's see, who's our good researcher?
It's always only HGTV.
Of course.
The only thing that survives out here.
So here's the issue. Actually, no. Never mind. We're fine. So, what we have to do now, and this is very important, and this is kind of the most miserable part of this game, we have to set up priorities. So, click on work.
Okay.
And you see that little manual priorities with an X next to it?
Yeah.
No, not HGTV Food Network. It's nothing but the Food Network. It's just old Emerald reruns constantly. So I'm going to click on the little X next to manual priorities.
Okay.
How do you feel about what you're seeing right now?
I see a lot of 3s.
Okay. So the lower that number is, the more that person will do that first. So here's our problem. We only have 3 people right now, and we have a lot that needs to be done. However,
Right.
it shouldn't be too much of an issue, but what we're going to want to do is have Dawn, who doesn't really do too much right now. Like, they do crafting, but we have other people that can do that. We're going to set Dawn to research too.
Oh, whoops! I did one.
I guess we're both clicking at the same
I think
time.
we're both clicking it.
I will let you do it. However, one thing that we always need to do is firefight, patient, and doctor all need to be set to 1.
For everybody,
Yes. Also, thank you, Ali. Thank you, Allison, for the subscription.
or just whoever's available, I guess.
But yeah, like some people can't. We might have some medical problems later because we only have 1 doctor and they're not amazing at it. But yeah, we want all of that set to 1 because that just means that if they're injured, they'll go get healed instead of just dying out in the middle of nowhere while trying to deliver like some bread to the kitchen.
Gotcha.
Bed rest, I usually like to set to 2 because bed rest is if they have an injury that's not like super dangerous, they'll rest instead of doing other things. But if we set something to 1 that's like really important, they'll do that first. Also, a second thing is all of the things on the left will occur before the things on the right. So if things are set to 3, they'll do the leftmost 3 first.
Okay.
So
Interesting. I didn't realize that.
So we want Dawn pretty much to be exactly where they are. As far as Mefek, Warden, we can set to 1. We don't really have to worry about that right now. I'm not even going to consider like handling for now because we have a horse. That's the only thing that might need training, but we're not going to worry about it for now. We usually want...
My point was like, we have 2 expert sharpshooters and a guy with a horse. Hey, Alan subscribed.
Yes. How do we get more people on the channel? Oh, it just happens. I mean, oh god, it's always so random whenever I get like a huge surge in jumps. I think that's just how Twitch works, though. Okay, but cooking we want to set to 1. Hunting, I'm probably gonna set it to 2. And growing and like plant cutting, I'm gonna set to 2 as well, because we do want like that to be taken care of. In terms of construction, we only have 1 person that can really do it well, so we're gonna set that to like also a 2. So we might have some problems later where like food isn't really being harvested, but it's because there's a big build order. When we get more people, that will smooth out.
Okay.
I'm also going to set Window Hero to growing as well, but I'm also going to set Window Hero to hauling and cleaning, since if there's nothing to cook, they'll take care of that. Hauling and cleaning is going to be another thing that we're just going to have problems with. As far as crafting, I think it's fine where it is. This looks fine for now, since we don't have a lot of the jobs that a lot of these are, attuned to. So we're fine. But the big things to always, whenever you get a new person, make sure firefighting and patient and doctor is set to 1. Unless they're like a really horrible doctor and we already have like 2 good ones.
Sure.
But for now, this is fine. It's one of those things where like it took me so long to like even get moderately passable at this, because it's just such a nightmare of like, well, this person keeps on hauling 1 piece of corn back to the kitchen instead of operating on the person who's bleeding out. I can't figure out why. So
this is helpful because these are all the problems I was running into when I was trying to play the game. I usually ended up dying, like ending pretty early because I just couldn't get people to do what I wanted them to.
Yeah, and you can like force them to do it, but that's like a temporary solution at best. So we will resume, and hopefully everything will be fine. Actually, Window Hero's bed can stay right there. I don't know why I moved it. Okay, so once this kitchen is done, a lot of our problems will be solved. We might want to increase like food production, and we're definitely going to have to go hunting, but there's a lot of turkeys and stuff that we can hunt. I will show you some relevant information about hunting when we get there, but basically it is a complete crapshoot whether or not you'll get killed by a bunch of deer.
Okay, so like regular hunting then?
Yeah, like regular hunting. I really hate hunting in Rimworld. I really hate animals in Rimworld, but that's because I've had horrible experiences with, like, oh, what, you shot a squirrel? Well, the squirrel killed 3 people. Have fun. It's kind of a nightmare. Okay. Yeah, but I always end up with so many animals. It's a nightmare. Randy knows that I hate animals, and he just, like, sends a bunch of self-tame, like, Yorkshire Terriers or Labrador Retrievers or whatever. Okay, so we have a lot of steel, which is good, because what I'm going to do is going to use a good amount of it. So for the floor of the, like, freezer, what I always like to do is this. No one's... Oh!
Concrete?
Yeah.
What?
Concrete's cheap, it's ugly, but no one's going to be in there for too long. And it also doesn't catch on fire, which is why I like using concrete for that. So we have a mad rat.
Oh, okay.
So Kyle... Oh, look, the mad rat's in our kill box. Too bad it's not set up yet. So Kyle,
Cool.
I'm going to take my hands off the keyboard. I want you to handle the mad rat.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, God. Did I ever tell you the story about the nightmare fridge?
No.
So, it was an earlier Rimworld save that I was playing, and I'll tell it after the rat is dead.
Okay. Kill the rat, kill the rat, kill the rat. Shoot. Stop. No, get the rat. Okay, it's dead.
Okay.
I think Don may have gotten bit.
Dawn did get bit, I think, 1 time, which is fine. Oh, Dawn got bit like 4 times, but it's fine. So
Sorry,
we're gonna undo that.
Dawn's
Who's our doctor? Is it Dawn? No. I believe it's Mafek. Okay. So Dawn is gonna go rest, and then we'll have Mafek treat them as soon as possible. So a couple things. First thing, we have guns. What we can do, we don't have to run towards the rat. What you could have done is set up people like set up Window Hero right behind this tree, and set up Dawn like behind this tree, or whatever, or like even farther back, like behind this, and the rat would have come to us. If you have a melee weapon, rushing down the rat would have been fine, but since we have guns, we can hang back all we want.
That makes more sense. I misjudged the speed of the rat. The rat was at the entrance when I told them to go, and it was at the exit when they were halfway there.
Yeah, they're surprisingly fast.
I should have known, you know, rat in a maze and managed to run it past.
It's the classic metaphor that we all grew up with. Dawn, I'm gonna ask you to stay in that bed for 1 minute, so that please stay in the bed. Okay, there we go. Just so that we can get those rat wounds patched up. All right. But yeah. So other than that, I mean, that was fine. Just always hang back if we have guns. Oh yeah, but the nightmare fridge. This was a horrible experience.
Okay.
So I had a mod that was like little refrigerators, and what I could do is I could build like a 2x1 like wall structure that was a like refrigerated wall. So the good part about it is I could like make people make meals and then put it in that separate refrigerator, so people could grab those instead of walking into the freezer and walking back out.
Yeah.
And it made it a lot speedier because people weren't going in the freezer saying, I'm cold, getting mad, and then leaving dirt everywhere. They would just walk up to a wall, grab a freezer, or grab a meal from, like, basically right next to the freezer, and then just go sit down and eat. The problem is my kitchen and my dining room were separate. And what ended up happening is, like, the little, like, refrigerator was, like, imagine it's, like, right here on this wall. And my dining room was, like, where the workshop is. So, but what happened is raccoons from the other side of the map would know that there was food out in the open, sprint through the entire kill box past everyone, grab a hamburger from the freezer, and then eat it. And then we just kept on running out of food, and we kept on killing thousands of raccoons that were trying to steal all of our hamburgers.
Amazing.
It was awful. I hated it. Yeah, sorry, just autosaves. Oh, but we have a dead rat, which means that we can eat it.
Oh.
Would you like a rat burger?
Delicious, yeah.
I'll set up a butcher table, since we're kind of getting everything built.
My man.
Ooh, thank you for following the Silver Mist Range. There we go. We're actually running low on wood.
I requested an expansion to the maze.
Nice. That is a crazy maze.
Just to slow down anybody going through it.
We are going to eventually want to put some deadfall traps in there, which will be amazing.
Okay.
But for now, we just got to get that built. Thank you for following Race Huntsman. We have a lot of people following today.
That's awesome.
Alright, so the only thing that we need to worry about now near our farm is that we have all these wild animals here that are absolutely going to eat our rice. So what I'm going to do...
let's kill them and then we get rice and the animals.
Yeah, I'm just going to have that happen. That was really alarming. Window here with a quick draw.
My man.
Imagine, like...
Window here just wild firing across the farm of this turkey.
Imagine peacefully, like, collecting some rice into, like, a lovely little basket, and then, like, 180, pulling out a revolver, spinning it, and then just one-shotting a squirrel from, like, 50 yards away.
Let's just look at Nevik just laying this brick wall nice and casually.
Yeah, business as usual.
I'm gonna get you.
Business as usual here in Shitsville. A bunch of wild animals. Oh, goodness. Poured myself a bowl of cereal, only to realize that there's not enough milk, and now I'm sad. That is, like, the worst.
Yeah.
What's worse is when you pour yourself a bowl of cereal, and then, like, you go to get the milk, you open it, and then you have that very familiar scent of, like, ah, I shouldn't use this milk.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Alright, so we need warm clothes. But we'll solve that when we start hunting. Okay, so good news is we're not going to get an infection from that rat. Because all of our wounds are already healed.
Oh, good. Did she get doctored?
Yeah, I believe Mefek tended to her. Yes. Which is great, because Mefek only has a 1 in medicine, and that could have gone very badly. But we have good meds, so we're fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, take a look. This is getting built.
Yeah, well. Mythic the Night Owl working through the night.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
it is.
the horse takes the bedroom.
It is so good having a like Night Owl constructor, because just so much gets done so quickly. Like during the day, people build the building materials, and during the night, they all get used up.
Yeah, that is pretty great.
Okay, so we need someone to do some crafting, however. So I might set Dawn to do that instead of research for a little bit. Just so that we can, you know, have some bricks, because we are running low. What's your favorite cereal, Kyle? If you do have a favorite.
What is my favorite cereal? My favorite like childhood cereal was Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah, classic.
Those are my go-to. I have recently gotten into Raisin Bran, which is great because it sounds like a gross adult cereal, but it actually has like more sugar than any other
Yeah,
cereal.
Raisin Bran is like deceptively unhealthy. I really like Raisin Bran and Honey Bunches of Oats. Or wait, is it Honey Bunches of Oats? I like bootleg Honey Bunches of Oats, where it's like, yeah, it's Honey Bunches of Oats, but we put a weird mascot on it and called it like Honey Cluster Crunch or something. But yeah. Let's see, do we actually have enough resources to get this done? Okay, I'm gonna have this worked on before anything else. Do we actually have any? Oh, pff, that's right, that owl. I was like, why are you going that way? There's nothing that way. Cereal is one of those things where, like, the more I grow up, the more I just like the super kind of bland cereal, like the weird Uncle Sam oat cluster stuff. I just can't handle sugar as much as I used to be able to. Even as a
What
kid,
was like the original breakfast cereal? Was it like Corn Pops or something?
the original breakfast cereal was probably just oats in a bowl.
I guess so.
I mean, like,
But like the boxed ones, you know, like the first like.
oh, it's probably like Corn Pops or like Kix or something. By the way, Kix or cereal. I'm sorry if someone likes Kix.
Oh yeah, no, I remember those. They were
Kix like
terrible.
actually made me physically ill when I ate them the first time.
I remember eating them as a kid, but I don't remember why. I think my mom just got them for me. And at some point, I was like, "Hey, these are bad."
Corn Flakes might have been the first one. That's a good point. The s'more cereal? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Thank you. What did I get? Ooh, iced chai tea. Thank you.
I have this all cleaned up. Breakfast cereal was made to keep children from getting overexcited with a bland breakfast to keep them from playing with things they shouldn't. Really?
This is correct. He's censoring this story, but this is correct.
I mean, that's true.
This was because Kellogg was a freaking weird dude.
Was this the same thing as like the reason that Golden Grams were made?
Yeah, probably.
God. The Golden Graham story is like the funniest thing to me. It's like, we don't want these youngins going to debutante parties. It's like, yeah, well, you just invented s'mores. Guess the #1 place where s'mores are consumed. One of the first cereals was actually popcorn, not smothered in butter like we do now. Interesting. That sounds disgusting.
That's weird. It has seeds in it.
I mean, so does a lot of cereal. Like,
What?
I mean, if you think about it, like, a lot of cereal has, like grains and seeds in it.
Yeah, but like edible ones, like popcorn has like. I mean, I guess if you just put in, if you're able to like manage it well enough that you don't get any extra kernels in there or something.
Yeah,
I'm
that or
imagining
just-
putting it in the microwave popcorn and dumping it into a milk bowl.
Yeah, that or you just don't eat it. Wouldn't it disintegrate immediately? I mean, cereal kind of does that already.
True.
Okay, can we build... Oh, we need more wood. We're having so many wood problems just because we always have wood problems.
Yeah, that's true. You just need a good lumberjack. I marked all these trees for death over here. and
Oh, you know what?
nobody's telling
Let me set the plant cutter to, like, do that before anything else.
me. Oh, okay.
Actually, wait, that's the same person as our constructor. Oh, this is always the problem. Window Hero can actually do that. What'd you end up getting from Starbucks? Hello? Uh-oh. Something bad might be happening with Discord.
I'm back. Sorry.
Hey, is everything okay?
Yeah, I had to mute myself while I had a coughing fit.
Oh, classic. What'd you end up getting from Starbucks?
My coffee. I got a iced dirty chai tea latte
Wow, I only know what half those words are.
with a single caramel drizzle, according to the label.
Well, that sounds good. Have you seen the Wasp Cup Starbucks picture?
No.
Hold on, let me
What does that mean?
let me get that real quick. You know what? We're in multiplayer. I can leave the colony to you while I find this funny picture. That's the beauty of this.
Sure.
All right, hold on. Where is it? Wasp Cup is like my favorite picture. I think my computer's been kind of sluggy recently. Oh, I meant to record this at the same time that I was streaming it. I've been having some issues with downloading VODs from Twitch
Oh.
because they've had some gross crackles in them that I don't hear like when I'm watching the stream. But I think it was just the program I was using.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think we used to always record and stream at the same time, just in case.
I'm gonna have to start doing that with my Nuzlocke because there was some. I was like editing the. I just want to like edit those as quickly as possible and get them out so that I have some semblance of content existing instead of just VODs. And there were some gross crackles. Luckily, Adobe has like a no crackles thing, but it wasn't catching all of them, you know.
Yeah, they actually the noise reduction thing on Adobe they've gotten a lot better at. There was a noise reduction feature in like Audition that wasn't in Premiere, so I had to use that a lot and would like export it and then put it back in Premiere. But they ended up adding that straight into Premiere, so I can actually just apply like noise reduction in the timeline now.
Nice. Also, Sawyer very generously sent me the Wasp Cup picture. Hold on. I'm gonna put that on the screen real quick. I guess warning for anyone who doesn't like wasps. There's gonna be a wasp, but it's very funny. All right, hold on. Image.
Allison, avert your eyes.
Browse. Oh God. This is in. Let me copy. You know what I didn't realize was a feature? Copying the file route and then just like pasting it when you want to like use it. All right, here you go. Here's the wasp picture. Oh, it's really big. But the best part about it is this part down here.
I can't see it yet. I'm waiting for it to come in.
This stupid picture is so funny to me.
Oh, it's in the cup. Wait. Wait.
Wasp cup, wasp cup, wasp cup, wasp cup.
No cup of water, no water, wasp.
Oh, I love that picture so much. Alright. Oh, look, we have wood now. Oh, we have a butcher table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job, Winder.
So, the only problem is we don't have power, but I can solve that with a very temporary solution.
How's our research going?
Probably not well, because they had to work on other things, but I can switch that back soon.
Where do you see the... Oh, there it is, progress. Yeah, 142 out of 3,200.
So I'm gonna stop them from crafting and resume their research. So I'm gonna put just a wood fire generator right here for temporary.
Okay, and then we're gonna plug the freezer into that.
Yeah. So let's put down a couple of... Actually, where the heck are freezers? Oh, they're in temperature. It's weird that temperature is like its own subcategory. Alright, but what we can do now is change this whole area right here in this to be our food storage zone. So we're just going to have just food. And then make that important. And the other thing I like to do is animal corpses important go in here. So that when we hunt something, you know, they'll haul it into there so it won't rot. And we should not allow rotten so that, you know, people won't eat rotten turkey.
Dead turkey, rat, and squirrel just on the ground down there.
I'm just going to make a butcher creature forever so that they will constantly butcher whatever we hunt. So you know how to set up bills at workstations? Uh-oh. Local here has gone mad. Uh-oh.
Oh. What's happening to all these animals?
That is just how it be. We did get a meteorite of granite earlier, but it was like way over here. So would you like to handle the mad hare?
He's like way over there.
Yeah, I mean, he'll run towards us. See? Here he comes.
Alright. Well, who is
Man, they're all moving through our little kill zone.
Dawn and Window, prepare yourselves. Is he going to the kill zone?
Yeah, but there's nothing to kill. He went through a door! What? Oh, because we didn't claim the door.
Oh.
Nope. I don't know where they're going.
Oh, he's going up there.
Why is he going that way? What motivation does he have? Well, goodbye.
Is he just circling the whole thing?
Oh, I guess it's looking for a target.
There you go.
Ooh, nice. Excellent marksmanship. Maybe the horse will attack it. Nope, we're fine.
Hey, got him.
Free dinner. Nice. Window here will immediately go butcher that up. So we're getting a little bit of of leather, which is good. We need a lot of it though, so we can make a some jackets for the winter. But we'll be fine. We'll probably have to build like a little heater in our house. Check it out. Oh, the freezer's almost done. I'm so excited. This is always like my big like road sign? How do I don't know the correct word for this. Oh god, I'm set to Fahrenheit? Oh no.
We have. Where's your heaters?
There, just 0 degrees Fahrenheit. That's cold, right?
Nutrition paste.
Do I name this Hoot Hoot Ernest, Wheat, or Ethan? Not enough space for long names. Ernest is fine. That's a good Hoot Hoot name. Alright, hold on. Window here, before you go to bed, do me a favor and put some wood in there so that our meat won't burn.
Yeah.
There we go.
Low food and need warm clothes.
Yeah, don't worry. Our food situation is about to be solved.
Cool.
Take a darn look. Might put that there for now, but we can build some wires. So do you know how power works in this game?
No, I don't think I ever got to that part.
Okay, so in Architect, click on Power.
Okay.
And it'll show all of the, like, the things that we can do to provide power or produce power. So
Okay.
we currently just have a simple wood fire generator, but I want you to click on Power Conduit. This is basically just running, like, lines of power through our walls. So my number one tip, always run power through walls.
Oh.
When possible. It'll make it so much less of a fire hazard. And the wires don't have to go all the way to where something is, but it's nice if they do, because then like it just makes the circuit a little bit better.
Does that work? Just putting it like that?
Yeah, and we need one to go all the way up to this electric stove.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Perfect. We don't actually have to have it to go... we don't need one to go like inside it like that. Where it is right now is perfect, like in the
Okay.
wall. But yeah, that's perfect. So now we'll have an electric stove working, and we won't starve to death.
Nice.
Thank goodness we have Mafek. Mafek is so good at construction. This whole thing would not have been possible. Having a good constructor is like one of the things that turns a doomed Rimworld run into a feasible Rimworld run.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so your the walls of your workshop are constructed. If you would like to continue building.
Oh
that.
yeah. What should we put in there? We were gonna move the research thing in there. Let's probably make it nice then.
Yeah, but well, we also have like all of the other things in production aside from food. So like a tailor bench, like
Okay.
we can move the stone cutting into there. I don't know if we need an electric smelter yet, but it is nice to have if we start running low on metal. And we will
Yeah,
unlock.
Tile in there.
You can put tile or like what I usually put in a workshop is yeah, paved tile. Paved tile is perfect.
Cool.
Because it's not ugly and it's just efficient. Oh, we need more marble, that's right. Oh, hey, there's another marble urn to deconstruct. Let me just make sure all of this is claimed. Ooh, a bulks goods trader. That's amazing.
What would you recommend first? Do we want the
We're probably going to need an electric tailor bench because we are going to need clothes soon.
Oh yeah, that's true. We do need clothes.
But hey, we have a bulk good trader, which is amazing. Bulk good traders are like a Rimworld player's lifeblood in the early days. It's like anything that we could possibly need will probably be delivered by this guy. Also, they have cows! Look at the cows! Look at the yaks!
Ooh, wow! Holy crap!
So yeah,
Whole caravan there.
yeah, they have a lot of food, they probably have medicine, they also probably have really terrible stuff that we're not going to want. So
Holy crap! That's so many people.
who's our social person? Mafek. Mafek is currently sleeping, but let's see. Oh, they're fine. We'll have them, when they wake up, we'll have them go trade.
Anything else that would be useful in the workshop?
For now, we don't need to put too much in there, but the workshop, being the size that it is great.
I'll reinstall
an
the
art
research table
bench
again.
as well. There we go.
Art bench. There we go.
All right. Oh, saving. I also have to remember what we got to do. This is important. So, do you know how to set up bills?
Set up what?
Bills.
Builds?
Yeah.
No.
So bills are what make a like workstation actually produce things. So do me a favor. I built the kitchen, like the little kitchen thing. I want you to click on the stove,
Okay.
and then click on bills.
B- b-
It should pop up on the like lower
oh,
left.
bill under there. Okay.
And then add bill.
Okay.
I want you to cook simple meal times 4. And the other one. They recently added this, which is amazing. Or no, not that. Here, get rid of that one.
Get rid of it.
Yeah. So if you like click on add bill, there's like
Bill times 4. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Okay. I see.
so we'll bulk make meals now. Now,
Oh, okay.
what you can do is either have them make it so many times or have until you have a number. What I usually do is until you have a number, that number being like, usually at the start of the game 20 is safe, and then inside that, once you have it like go up to 20, you can click on details, and then in details there's a pause when satisfied option. This is great for when you don't want your cook to be constantly cooking with, like, when someone eats one hamburger and then like, oh, gotta go back and make 20 more
Oh, okay.
meals. Usually unpause at like 10 is safe. There you go. Perfect. And then
So they'll make 20 in preparation, but then if we eat them, they don't immediately go try to refill that quota. Basically.
yes, and it is a when I learned that out, it was like, oh great, I can finally have my colonists do a thing instead of just cook all day. All right, and we're gonna trade. All right.
Jeez.
Yeah, they have a lot of things, but we don't need all of it. So we have $830 dues. We get 30 of those from Humps, who tried to destroy us with his knife, but we're fine now.
Hey, they got some like fur and clothes and cloth and stuff.
Yes, so what we can do is buy some of these like parkas for the winter, if we want to, but they're very expensive.
Lizard skin.
Yeah, the lizard skin parka I don't think is very
Do we
good.
have money? Is that a thing we have?
Yeah, silver is our money.
Okay.
So if you look at
Did anybody ever grab humps of silver that was just laying out in the field?
we have 30 extra silver.
Okay.
So the good thing about bulk good traders is that they'll pretty much buy anything. So we could sell Kyle if we want to, but you know, probably not a good idea.
No, but it's as Mefek said in chat, at least they appreciate that he has value, unlike the last group.
So the other great thing about bulk good traders, and this is like a common problem that you'll run into. So if you look, kind of like if you scroll all the way to the top and like halfway down the screen when it's like all the way to the top, you'll see that we have bird skin and light leather, but we only have like 20 to 30 of each. The problem with that is we can't do anything with like 20 to 30 light leather unless we go out and specifically hunt more animals that produce that.
So it's always more valuable to sell it.
Yeah, so what I usually do is I just sell all of that. So on the right, those two, yeah, perfect. And what we do is then we either just keep the money, or if we really want to, we can either trade for a parka if we're worried about, like, you know, not having enough resources to build a parka, or we can trade for cloth to build a parka.
Or a yak.
If you want a yak. I don't know how useful the yaks are.
You make stuff out of their hair or something.
Let's see.
I don't
Yak
know
are
if that's
robust cattle and a bulky frame, short but thick legs, and rounded cloven hooves that are splayed to help them walk in snow. Do they produce anything? They do not produce anything. I don't think.
Oh, okay. They're
No.
just meat reserves.
They would produce. They're pack animals, which is like really, I think. Yeah, they're pack animals, which is helpful for caravanning. And
Okay.
I think they can also produce milk, but we have to have a breeding pair for that to be relevant.
Can we only afford one parka?
We have 800, so we can afford 2 parkas. But
Okay. That's not bad. We only have 2 people awake at any given time.
yeah, but like, you know, then we'd have to like swap off the parka all the time. So what we could do is we could buy 2 parkas, or we could buy a little bit of herbal medicine, or we could just not really worry about it. We could buy some cloth, make one parka, and then hunt a bunch of animals to make another.
Maybe that makes more sense, is getting a bunch of cloth instead.
So we can also, like, you know, we can sell them some of our spare meat, but we're kind of low on food, so we should hold on to all of our meat. We can also buy meat from them if we're really that worried, but I think we're fine. So honestly, just selling that little bit of stuff we have to get like an extra $70 is amazing. And I think, let's see, is there anything that's like super good that we shouldn't pass up? Because they kind of have terrible parkas. Like the cloth parka they have is the only one I'd recommend buying, because it's only like 150 instead of like 300.
Maybe we should just get cloth then.
Do you want to just buy cloth or just the cloth parka?
That might make the most sense. Is just get a bunch of cloth to start with, and then add to it, and then maybe that'll help us by the time it really matters get some, like, make our own clothes.
Yeah. So we can buy. Let's see, how much is all of their cloth? Oh, it's super cheap. We can buy all of their cloth right now.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to
Well,
just?
133 seems good.
So what we can do is we can buy all their cloth and also buy the cloth parka, and that would still be cheaper than.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
That'd be so much cheaper than buying like this lizard skin parka for whatever reason.
Sure.
So does that seem fine?
Yeah.
All right.
Me.
So that was good because it also increased our like relations with them because we did a nice trade.
Nice.
So what I'm
They
gonna
had
do?
buffaloes there, but they weren't for sale.
No, that's their actual pack animals
Ah.
because they have to haul all their goods around. So what I'm gonna have Mefek do after they eat is haul all of this cloth inside and the parka, just so that it doesn't start rotting.
Should we put the stone cutting table in the workshop also?
Yes, you can feel free to do that, and I'll move the relevant stockpiles nearby so that it's not a nightmare. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Oh, hello? Oh, I'm hitting expand. That's the problem. There we go. And let's get rid of this one. Delete. And let's make a dumping zone for stone chunks.
This is a weirdly like nice chill game when
When
you're
the
doing
world
it.
isn't ending.
Yeah.
It's
When you're playing it for me and I don't have to worry about anything, it's a very chill game.
yeah. Oh man. Rimworld is no! Ernest the Hoot Hoot died. Oh well.
You know what I want?
Yeah.
I don't have I want like a real solid like coffee shop simulator. Like
Yeah.
I've seen people like try to do it, but they're never like quite that fun. We tried doing a stream of one where it's like it's like some weird fantasy coffee shop, but it's just like some really long dialogue tree simulator. I want a thing where it's just like this, except you're just like running your own little like chill shop, and then like weird stuff happens occasionally.
Yeah, I mean that sounds like I have like a weird thing where I really want a game that is just about like survival in like the Yukon or something, but it's not
That's interesting.
but it's not like ridiculous. It's literally just you live in like a nice cabin in the Yukon, and there's like a town that's like a 2-hour drive away. Other than that, you hunt to make sure you have enough stuff. You can, you know, maybe go and sell some of the stuff you hunt or like farm to get
Kinda
stuff
like
that you can't make. And that's it. Like there's no weird fantasy elements, there's no RPG system. It's just like one of those like Cabela hunting games, but it's for a reason other than just hunting. Like you're trying to survive.
Yeah, no, that'd be interesting.
Hold on, I gotta make sure this is refueled. Otherwise our food might spoil. That's
It'd
the
also be great if the coffee shop had like the coffee shop game. You could have like a campaign mode where you like go through different like famous coffee shops from like TV sitcoms.
oh,
Like,
kind of
each, like trying to optimize each coffee shop.
like the weird roller coaster tycoon like campaign mode where you take over a bunch of like Six Flag Fiesta Texases or whatever.
I actually have never heard of that. That's great.
It's so weird. All right, I'm gonna.
You could have like the Central Park from Friends and like Luke's Diner from Gilmore Girls, or like all these just random coffee shops and like restaurants. And
That'd be
stuff.
pretty cool. They might have problems getting like the rights though.
Well, no, you just do it. You just do off-brand Halloween costume versions of them, right? Like you don't actually call them those things. You just make them suspiciously have the same layout and then call them something else.
This is the coffee shop from Buddies, you know? Yeah. Nice. Our food situation is fine. I should probably make a door right here, though. I didn't think about that. There. That'll be fine. Alright, let's build a dining thing. Oh, take care, Gowan. It was good having you. But yeah, I'm gonna make a little dining room here.
I like that Kyle the horse just can't be bothered to go around the building despite being a horse, and so we'll just specifically go in one door and out the other constantly all day long.
Classic Kyle the horse. The one missed floor tile between the kitchen and butchering room is triggering me. Oh, you're right. Wait, is there not a tile there? Oh, I guess there isn't. Hold on. I'll fix that. There we go.
Oh yeah, I missed a couple. That was always it was always a really annoying thing in Minecraft, was dealing with that, is like figuring out like where to put the floor piece in relative to the door.
Oh yeah. Oh god. The worst thing ever in Minecraft is like, I mean, for a while, like, nether portals were one size. And everything in that entire game is even, right?
Yeah.
And nether portals are odd. They're like 3 wide. Or no, they're like 2 wide and everything else is odd because you can have like a single door. So like your entire base is designed oddly. There's like 1 door and there's an even number on each side.
Man.
And then you, oh god, it's such a nightmare.
Yeah. Hey, the Taylor bench needs power.
Yeah, but you can still use it without power. It's just like as efficient as the unpowered one.
Okay, that's cool.
Which is amazing. Okay, but
I got gifted an actual sewing machine in real life
really,
for my birthday that I really want to start using soon.
I've always wanted to actually get really good at like at least like just subsistence tailoring, if that makes sense, like knowing how to like stitch tears and like fix buttons and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because
I actually want to start modifying my own clothes because I have a particular way I want to dress that doesn't exist. So I need to start messing with
yeah,
like clothes modifications. There's like 3 more horses down
yeah,
here.
there
by
are
the
like
way.
3 horses right here.
And a caribou.
We can hunt that caribou. In fact, I'm gonna hunt that caribou.
Caribou is only a cold animal, right? Like we're
Yeah.
about to start freezing soon.
Yeah, I mean, there's been like a consistent herd of caribou on the top left. All right, I'm gonna have the stone cutters table also start making marble blocks so that we can start using some of those for our little hell corner that we're building.
Can I send Kyle to go befriend the other horses and bring them back here again?
I don't know if that worked. I mean, we can have someone tame them, but I don't think we have anyone that's amazing at animals.
That was Mythic. He
Actually-
has the one horse already.
We have 2 people that are at 8. We could probably tame the horses, but there's not really a reason to. So here's the problem with taming horses. It's going to get cold soon, and there's not going to be a lot of plant life on the ground.
Uh-oh. They're
So-
just gonna die.
I mean, they're not going to die. We'll have food for them if we tame them. And all the other ones will, like, flee, you know?
Hmm.
But
Is there a mod where if you tame animals, you can start controlling them as if they're people?
no, but there's a mod where if you tame animals, you can ride them into battle or to do jobs. Which
That's
is,
less fun than my idea.
I mean, you basically tame them like people if someone's riding them. So
I
it's,
want like full-on Disney animals that I can also have build things.
well, like you sing a song and they put on your bathrobe for you and open up like the window.
Or they're just snarky like the horse from Tangled.
God.
They just walk around and make, whoa, window here is shooting something. So...
There were some rabbits eating our potatoes.
Okay. There was just, I just scrolled and then suddenly lightning was flashing and Window Hero was firing a gun into the distance. Way more dramatic than what actually was happening.
Don't worry about it, it's fine. Alright, how's our research going? Slowly. As is destined.
And the fact really wants the horse. The horses.
I mean, maybe. Maybe we'll
I like
try to
that
tame.
I told them to move the research table and Don is clearly just like too busy actually researching to bother moving the table.
Yeah, like if someone's using this station, it won't be moved. Also, we are currently experiencing a dry thunderstorm, which is bad.
Hey, there's fire.
Yeah. You like that? You like that fire?
Is that a problem or is that okay?
It's probably gonna rain soon, but it might be a problem. So what we can do is we can either wait for it to become a really bad problem, or we can take care of it.
Are there ghosts coming here?
Ghosts?
Wait, what are those? They're Pokemon are invading our kill dungeon.
Oh, those are Thrumbos. Don't worry about it.
What are what?
They're one of the rare, like, kind of semi-fantasy animals that are in Rimworld. They're very valuable, but they're like near impossible to tame and or kill.
Okay.
So it's best to just leave them alone for now. All right, so Kyle.
Fire's getting a bit big.
So do you want to know how to deal with this fire?
Yeah.
Okay, so go into Architect, click on Zone, and then expand the home zone.
Okay.
And our people will only take care of fires that are inside the home zone.
Okay.
So you can, like, you know, increase the size of it by a little bit.
Okay, and will they ignore the rest of it if they clear it out of the home area?
Yeah, so it's best to, like, do something like this. Or
Okay.
probably like this, because it's going to spread.
Sure.
So now, Mefek will go and take care of it. I mean, it's probably going to rain soon and kind of get rid of the fire, because if you zoom out really far, if you notice the rest of the world is currently burning down. But we don't need to worry about it.
Those fires. Jeez. Oh, good lord, that's way more than I thought.
That's why we settled in between all these swamps, so we don't have to worry about it.
There was a mega sloth sleeping up to the north.
Oh, yeah.
Northeast.
If we get really desperate for food and cloth, that's like the thing to hunt. It's super dangerous, but it's like, you know, as you can imagine, it has so much resources. Why, you know, one big square for home zone and call it a day. That's a good point. I should do that. I'm just gonna expand all of this.
Let me very carefully select the specific areas within.
There, it's fine. We're fine now. There we go, see? No more fire.
Cool.
I wish there was a better way for getting rid of fires, but there isn't.
Instead of punching it,
Yeah, no, there isn't.
as they're doing.
There's like fire extinguishers that are a thing, but not really. Alright, we need to build these tables. I'm gonna
Great.
have that start being a thing. There we go. Soon we will have a dining room.
Nice. I'll probably call it after the dining room is installed.
That's fair. That'll be a good thing to end it on. Oh wait, build this first.
This is really fun though. I want to do more later.
Alright, yeah. I mean, this colony is still alive. If it's still standing, we have to keep trying it. You can have highly inaccurate fire stopper mortars? Yeah. So here's the thing, Kyle. There are two options for putting out fires. Either punching it with your bare fist, or launching a mortar at it. There's nothing in between. I guess there's one thing in between, and that's a, like... It's like a little pylon that you build that explodes if fire touches it, and like sprays fire-killing juice everywhere.
Okay.
So they're all bad options.
I'm just watching Kyle the horse explore our kill maze for some reason.
Yeah, once we have a little bit more marble, we can finish the kill maze, and we should put some defenses there. It's nice having a kill maze, though, even if it's kind of dumpy. But I love using like what the map provides.
Yeah. I'm guessing these bogs are just uncrossable.
They are crossable, they just slow you down, and we can also research something to drain them later, so we can end up start building over there. And look, it's raining, so now all the fires will go away.
Oh, good.
But yeah, Mefek is going to be sleeping for a while, so if you do want to call it here, we almost have the dining room done.
Okay.
But that's up to you. If you want to wait like 10 more minutes for this dining room to be installed.
We can go ahead and call it here, I guess.
Okay.
Come
So
back for the next morning.
I'm going to save. Oh, I can't save. I have to wait for it to autosave. Oh well. So let's just wait for the next autosave then. It'll be quick. That's the only downside of multiplayer.
You can't, like, no one person can save it.
Yeah, it's just so that it doesn't desync. Oh! Our rice is on
What?
fire. But don't worry, it's
No.
raining.
Not the right. Okay.
It's pre-steamed, it's fine. There, see. Oh, goodness.
Thanks for the stream.
That scared me so much. Thank you, Early Midnight Dawn, for the 1,000 bits. I forgot that I had that noise as my bit notification.
I just saw the
Did I-
freaking gift
I-
with it.
I just realized I never sent you the video that was the reference to, because I was editing the autogeny stream together to make like a little video out of it, and
Yeah.
I talk about it because someone gives me a little bit of bits in them too, and I start laughing and you're like, what happened? I don't get it. I said, oh, I'll send you the video later, and I never did. I'll have to do that today before I forget, because it's super unfunny, but I love it. Alright, Mafek.
My man.
Ooh, thank you for following. Newlis as well. Can my drink time apply to Kyle too? Kyle, do you have a drink next to you?
I do.
Drink.
Done.
Delicious.
All right. That was an autosave, right?
Yes, that was an autosave. So that is good. That is good to end on. And I mean, the dining room's almost done. So yeah, how do you feel about your first day back and learning Rimworld?
That was great. That was actually a lot more fun than, again, watching you play it is much less stressful. So
I mean, it's still. I mean, you built the workshop. You built the Hell Maze. Like,
yeah. No, this is a good training wheels version. Kind of help me figure it out again.
and once we get more colonists, it'll be like so much easier if we get some good ones. So.
Yeah, I keep forgetting we can get more people. That'll be fun.
But
And
yeah.
we can keep after chat people too.
All right, let me swap over to here, and let me just end this. Quit to OS. Unsaved problems will be lost. That's fine. It just saved. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. So I need to thank everyone that followed and did all that stuff, because goodness, that was a lot of stuff. I think Kyle just left too. Hold on.
What all did you get? No, I'm still here.
Oh no. Oh, I had Wasp Cup open. I was like, Discord just grayed out. Why did that happen? All right. So hold on. Let me go to Streamlabs. I always forget to open this, and I always say that I forget to open this. All right. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of people. Okay. What have you done, Kyle?
Mushrooms falling into a bottle.
We had 32 viewers this stream. That is ridiculous. That's like 3 times what I usually get. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Okay. Window Hero with the penny. Nemo Card has followed. Thank you, Nemo Card. Gawain the Dane has subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you, Gawain the Dane. Biscuit Boy has followed. These names are great. Gabbers103 has followed. Astro Ralph has followed. The Odysseus has followed. Ali Everyday has subscribed. Thank you, Ali Everyday. The Silver Mist Ranger has followed. Grace Huntsman has followed. Bowerbird7 has followed. Runixo has followed. Early Midnight Dawn with the 1,000 bits. And Anilis as well has followed. Thank you so much, everyone, for all of that. When am I putting up the Night in the Woods VOD? I'm putting that up tonight. I have them all in a folder, and I'm just going to start uploading them to the VOD channel. But once again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Kyle, for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
When do you want to... I mean, like, I guess we'll discuss this off stream, but are you interested in doing more of this save?
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. Maybe we can just jump in and do some more next week sometime.
It is so much more fun of playing Rimworld with another person, because, like, it's like being on a podcast by yourself, just playing Rimworld solo, because it's like...
It is a good, like, podcast game, just for, like, talking about unrelated stuff while you
like,
while you just run the game in the background.
Like, playing this game for 4 hours by yourself is like slowly going crazy in a bunker, though. But all right, thank you so much, everyone. Take care, Kyle. I'll see you when I see you. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much, all of the lovely viewers and everyone out there. I'll see y'all when I see you. And I'm going to put up those Night in the Wood VODs tonight, Early Midnight Dawn. But that's it for now. Take care, everyone.
Bye.